Hello everyone, I'm Krasi. You will see now the analysis of the horoscope for your ascendant for the year of 2023. Now, of course, this will be quite general. It will be made from the perspectives of the both types of astrology, the ancient sidereal, but also from the perspective of the modern tropical astrology. It will be general because in order very detailed analysis of your horoscope to be made, I need to see your personal horoscope. Therefore, I placed specific reduced fee for the year of 2023 for the analysis of your horoscope in order to see what you can expect next year. So this fee you can find under this video. I placed special links. So enjoy your prognosis, and certainly your comments are very welcome. Thank you. See you soon. Hello everyone with sidereal ascendant Capricorn or moon in Capricorn. If you're looking from the modern tropical astrology perspective, this will be Aquarius. The modern perspective, Aquarius ascendant or Aquarius moon. So Capricorn. Now we'll be looking at the main celestial configurations for you for the year 2023, and eventually which events they may create for you. Now, first of all, the last 3 years for you must have been very, very, very powerful, very intense. And this is due to the fact that from end of January of 2020 until end of January of 2023, Saturn is still on your ascendant. This is so fundamental that for me it's hard to say which levels, which areas of your life Saturn didn't influence, because I believe he influenced almost every area of your life very, very much, very, very strongly. So actually, you, of course, experience great change, maybe relief. I do believe that you will be relieved once Saturn moves away from your ascendant in order to enter your second house, Aquarius, and stay there for the next 3 years. So yes, great relief, I believe, because Saturn is, even if he's well positioned in the horoscope of people, still he's a bit heavy. So yes, end of January 2023, Saturn enters sidereal Aquarius, where he will be staying for the next 3 years. This happens to be your second house. I know that already Saturn had impact on almost every area, if not every, because the ascendant is house of life. Basically, this is about everything in the horoscope, because it's about you. So certainly, Saturn influenced very, very much almost every area of your life. But now the emphasis will be mainly on money. Your finances, the way you make money, how you perceive money, how you spend, how you invest. It will be all about money during the next 3 years. Now, of course, the second house has additional meaning, which is your family roots and maybe the health of your partner. That's why, of course, these are also the areas which you have to take into consideration and be a little bit careful when it comes to health of partner, when it comes to relationship with family members, family roots. There you may need to know that Saturn may put things on the surface that you may need to fix and solve. So now another very important thing is on only 3 days after Saturn enters Aquarius, he turns invisible, and he will be invisible for almost 4 months until 4th of April. This period of time is very interesting because during the invisibility of Saturn, he himself takes away all that he represents. which could be old status quo, old habits, old knowledge, old relationship, old whatnot. I don't know exactly what, because this only can be seen in your horoscope, depending on where Saturn is positioned in your natal chart. Now, of course, yes, this will be enhancing the changes happening to you. This will certainly influence the change process. And yes, this will be very interesting. When he becomes visible on 4th of April, he becomes visible in the 8th degree of Aquarius, where he will be appearing in the vicinity of the star Fomalhaut, the star of spiritual guru. He may bring you blessing in this sense, spiritual spiritual experience, spiritual something, awakening knowledge, something good. Now, another very important thing, but you see, when I start with Saturn, I want to tell you the main energy, the fundament of the change happening to you in year 2023 will be what Saturn is giving you. And this is exactly what I just told you. Like, he's the one who gives the frames of the change. And then the other planets, of course, have also their impact. Like, Mars will be on your 5th house until 17th of May. And then from 17th of March, from 17th of March until 12th of May, he comes on your 6th house. Now, first of all, while he will be in Taurus, you may need to watch a little bit for your communication with children, be a little bit more attentive to them, how you make your financial decisions. You may experience some lack of balance, but yet be very driven to spiritual, to creative activities, talented work, and still when still Mars can show that you need to be a little bit more disciplined, more organized also when it comes to these activities. He may make you very driven to making money via creative, talented work. And all this is good. Just make sure that you're very disciplined because of his fallen position. He may also be giving a bit of disharmony in your love life. Also there you may need to be a little bit more intuitive. And like I told you, on 17th of March up until 12th of May, he is on your 6th house. Be a bit more responsible for your health. Make sure that you're very diplomatic so that conflicts or disputes in your routine environment don't occur. Then from 12th of May to 1st of July, he will have his fallen position on your 7th house. And during this period of time, in particular until 1st of July, you may need to be a bit careful when it comes to your romantic life, your partnership, your agreements with people, contacts. Now, another interesting thing is that the first appearance of Venus for you now on 2nd of December is happening in Scorpio, but is marking period ahead of blessing on your 11th house. Like spirituality also can give you some financial luck. Another thing is that from 15th of February to 13th of March, Venus will be in Pisces, which happens to be your 3rd house, and this is quite benevolent because also there she will meet Jupiter. Very good for knowledge, spirituality, travel, relationship with brothers and sisters, communication. This is a very good period. Also, did I tell you about this? Venus will be in Taurus from 6th of April until 3rd of May. Good finances, communication with children, good for creative activities, creative job, talented work. Now the eclipses are very important. Of course, not they happen also this year, like previous year, on the axis of Libra Aries. This happens to be in your horoscope 10th, 4th houses axis. Now, there is very big possibility that this is your lower meridian mid-heaven. Not always, but there is a very big possibility that this important axis is influenced for you by the eclipses. But this was the case already in the year of 2022. This year, you will have another 4 eclipses on the same axis, because also this year, until 30th October, the lunar nodes Rahu and Ketu, the tail and the head of the dragon, remain on the axis of Libra Aries. So most probably already last year, these eclipses created for you environment for fundamental changes related to career, also maybe your housing, property situation, real estate situation, of course also career. This year the situation will be a bit similar. However, well, around the timing of the eclipses, which I will tell you in a second, be a little bit more careful, meaning, especially if you remember what they caused you last year. So a week before, a week after first the eclipses, don't make important initiatives, don't take risks, because we don't know exactly how this energy is influencing your horoscope. So the first eclipse, the solar total eclipse, is happening on the 20th of April, the second lunar, 5th, 6th May, the third solar, but not total, 14th of October, and the fourth eclipse is happening on the 28th and 29th of October, lunar, meaning these 4 dates are important. They may signify changes, and they can, you know, trigger changes, or they can amplify situation in your workplace, in your even in your home. Be a little bit careful when it comes to communication with your parents. This is a bit indeed to be careful about. Then from 24th of July, Mars becomes invisible, and he becomes visible on 1st of May, but then in 2024 in Leo. Actually, the invisibility of Mars passing, you know, through Cancer, Leo, well, this is moment when he's a little bit more tricky, and we have to be a bit careful. But in your horoscope, actually, he can may mean that you may need to be a little bit careful. This harmony related to finances via partnerships, but when he becomes visible, it will be anyhow in the year of 2024, and he becomes visible in Pisces. Actually, it's a very long tour, very long timing of his invisibility. So basically, this is what I wanted to tell you. The main frame of changes comes under a Saturn, ladies and gentlemen, a second house, and like I told you, the Saturn will emphasize changes related to finances, career, of course, and you will be relieved from his presence right on your ascendant. So have great 2023, and see you very soon. All the best.